Poulter, one of the best setters in the world, and we're off and rolling on this Thursday, and it's immediate ace, and immediately Milica Medved struggled with the serve of Poulter.
It's a tough serve, and especially that area of the court. Let's keep an eye on that deep area between the seams over her shoulder. That's where they struggled in their last match as well.
Thomas Ailar with a swing back in their face. Schwarzenbach dug by Poulter. Just what you're talking about. That overdig. Taken care of by Hoffman. Pushed over, and Alexa Gray gets the first kill. How about the dig by Poulter?
Oh, Poulter's there too. I mean, these defensive setters are so good. They read the game very, very well.
And immediately 2-0 Salt Lake. Pass on the dime that time. Thomas Ailara dug by Manami Kojima. Serena Gray, her first swing in 4 matches. She got dug by Carlini, and Thomas Ailara goes long. 3-0 Love Salt Lake.
It's a nice fast start for Salt Lake. What they've been very good at is transitioning, finishing plays at the end. That's what's been a big strength of theirs.
And Gong from the right pin puts it away and a kill. Good pass that time by Medved.
And Gong's going to be an integral part of this offense, whether she's passing or hitting out of the back row, but she is a huge part of what helps Madison get going.
So she's an excellent opposite. She passes,
yes.
She digs.
Yes.
She's right-handed.
Yes.
Why isn't she an outside hitter?
That's a great question. I think internationally they've had her on the right and they had other players that they used on the left, and that's her strength right now.
Thomas Ailar, Schwarzenbach on the block, 3-2 Salt Lake. Off the swing from Serena Gray, and Gong Xiaoyu will serve again. Captain of the Chinese national team. Good pass by Gray. Gray with the swing. Gray with the kill. Alexa Gray's passing is really the only chink in her armor. She passes a good pass at about 40% of the time. That's about 10% below league average.
You know, and the beauty of it is she can hit herself out of trouble. If the ball's a little bit off the net, she's such a good attacker that it's really not that huge of a deficiency if the ball's a little off the net.
Just give her that high ball, huh?
Yep, that's it.
And there's a block for Salt Lake and Claire Hoffman.
Really nice move by Hoffman, going one-on-one on that slide attack.
Kind of like a linebacker reading what the player in motion is doing,
yes,
right?
Yes, absolutely.
Too strong for Gray. Service air, 5-3. Alexa Gray typically very good at the service line. And Timmy Thomas Ailar was an opposite last year, playing outside this year, and the two teams exchanged service errors. There's been some question whether or not Gong Xiaoyu would be able to play in each match because she's nursing a sore back. But she's been able to play, hasn't missed a set. If she weren't able to go, Timmy would probably go back to the right.
Timmy would be on the right side, and that would change what they're doing offensively. Fortunately, Gong is out there on the right.
A plethora of service errors. Gray comes out. Kelly Schwarzenbach. Another middle blocker, really tough at the service line. How about this? 4 service errors.
Sometimes it gets a little contagious. It's back and forth, and then you want to keep it in, and sometimes you take a little off of it. It goes into the net or long. And now with Haiti Casanova with the big jumper, we'll see what happens.
Watch this. Boom. Carlini on a near overpass. It's about all she could do. Rolled over, dug by Thomas Ailara. And Anaiko Legros puts it down.
That was big transition play, Legros. She's up high. You watch her contact point so high above the block. Carlini put it right in that window.
And now Carlini serves. Gray out of the back row. And Medved couldn't dig it. Second kill for Alexa Gray.
I like how Salt Lake has been using their entire offense, really, when they're passing well, and getting everyone one-on-one by having that back row attack out of the middle.
Really effective weapon for them. They have a lot of effective weapons. Out of system. Bump set for Kojima. Gray goes for the tip. and finds some floor. I was about ready to say big swing coming, and that's what Madison thought.
Well, and that's exactly what makes her so good. When you go up and full steam ahead, look like you're going to attack, and then suddenly drop it in, it's very difficult to defend. Everyone's on their heels.
Like a batter expecting a fastball, they get the changeup.
Exactly.
Carlini going outside to Hawk, and she has a little bit of tip of her own. Kept alive nicely. Katie Casanova. Kojima able to dig LeGros that time. Off speed coming from Gray. Gong tools the block.
So I like Madison's plan right now. Whenever they can set the middle, they're getting the ball to the middle attackers. And out of system, they're going to Gong. And those are the ones that are able to score right now and have been scoring at a higher clip. So we'll see if they continue to run the middle and right side more.
Madison looking for ways to be able to score. Last in the league in kills per set at 12. There's one way to score. Get the ace from Anna Hawk. Anna Hawk's been seeking different ways to score, going high hands. Tool the block, a tip, and how about the ace? How about consecutive aces for Hawk?
And you mentioned it earlier, going right after Gray. She can be streaky up and down. Now, normally she keeps it in the court. It's just a little bit off the net. But she is drilling this right on her left hip, making it very difficult to pass.
She Hoffman Casanova in serve receive, Kojima rather. And Kojima got that one, and now Dixon on the slide, got dug by Medved. Thomas Aylara dug by Kojima, back row attack by Hoffman. Pancake by Medved, swing by Thomas Aylara going down the line, and she goes long. Long and wide.
Now if they're looking for a touch, she is not looking for one.
10-8 Salt Lake.
I do like how Aylara is attacking the ball. She's going hard, high and flat, looking for those hands, being very aggressive.
Carlini teeing up Gong, and Dixon couldn't dig it.
It's a perfect set, getting Gong to hit that ball down the line at the middle blocker. Carlini puts her in a perfect position to thread it between the block and the antenna.
Third kill for Gong, and now Anaika LeGros, really strong middle blocker at the service line. Bottom dropped out of that one. Casanova back row, the D ball and the kill.
Perfect. And this is what I like about Gray. She can come back, pass the ball, and this offense can run through anybody at this point. That's what makes Salt Lake so dangerous. They have so many weapons.
11-9 lead with Poulter serving again. Medved's pass was good. Gong went off speed. Free ball for Carlini. Surveyed her options, went to Schwarzenbach, who comes up with a kill. Love watching Carlini work. She looked around, she knew what she had, and it was instantaneous.
Yeah, she always takes a peek over on the other side of the net. She knows where the block is. She knows who she wants to isolate at the right times.
Gray got dug by Gong. Thomas Ayala and even Kojima couldn't dig that one.
That's what they need. They need to be good in transition. We talked about finishing plays, finishing points, and Madison finding ways to do that right now.
You like working with Kevin, so I'm not going to say what he would say right now. At 11-11. Okay, I have to. People are, what is he talking about? Kevin always says French fries on the scoreboard at 11-11.
That's right. Looks like French fries.
Gray going for high hands, didn't get him. And Madison has a 12-11 lead. Kelly Sheffield has there.
He's done a phenomenal job and really started with Lauren Carlini as a setter back in the day.
And now Carlini, one of his assistants, while she's also playing pro volleyball for Madison. Casanova didn't get the touch. I thought she did, and they're calling for it. We're going to have a challenge here issued by Tamamiya Shiro.
I thought I saw it.
I thought I did as well.
We'll see if Patty saw it.
So for the moment, 13-11 Madison.
And what I really appreciate about Casanova is how much she's expanded her game. She hits off the block, she hits high hand, she's really changed things. You can see that pinky right there moving,
yep.
Right? Little wiggle.
And so we're even at 12. Challenge successful. Each team 2 challenges per set. You win it, you get to keep it. And now Gray will serve. Hoffman, Serena Gray, Casanova, the attackers in the front row. Back row attack by Hawk. Dug by Kojima. Kept alive for the moment by Schwarzenbach. What a dig by Kojima. Honestly, could she dig a bullet?
Yes, she could. Yeah, she could. She's everywhere. She sees things so well. Puts herself in the right spot, in the right position.
One of my favorite players in the world.
Without question to watch, yeah.
Carlini going outside of Thomas Ailara, blocked by Gray. Gray and Casanova. 14-12 Salt Lake.
Well, that's a nice move, getting all the way to the outside. And I like how Gray is serving this deep ball. That's where Medved has their biggest issues, deep, high and deep in the seams, and that's where I think they're trying to serve.
There's Serena. Serving is Alexa. The Grays, they're no relation. Thomas Ailara well off the net. And Kojima couldn't dig that one.
I like that ball. Gave it a little more lift. Gave her time to get on top of that hit over and around the wall.
Second kill for Timmy Thomas Ailara, the Glenwood, Illinois native. Played at both Northwestern and Wisconsin. And she's got an ace here. That is her 9th ace this year against a dozen service errors.
She likes to chop that one over to the right side of the court. She'll just groove it in, and it's hard to get out of the way. That's where all the traffic is.
Pass by Kojima on the dime. Casanova, dug by Medved. Carlini, back set, Gong well off the net. Back set by Kojima, swing by Hoffman, dug by Thomas Ailara, dig on the money. Anna Hawk going backcourt across the way and gets the job done.
Again, finding ways to score in transition. Their transition game has been very good so far this evening.
15-14, Madison. Good pass by Gray that time, and Serena Gray puts it down. And we're back even at 15.
You get her going, get the middles going, and watch how she hits so high, sees the block very well, and hits around it.
Serena comes in, and Maddie Haynes comes out, and Maddie Haynes comes in as a serving specialist. Played briefly as a serving specialist. Played 5 of 6 matches. Opponents in system only 30.8% of the time when she serves. League average is 48.8. Carlin went for the dump, but Dixon read it well. Casanova swings. Little wrist away for Haiti Casanova. And Salt Lake up by 1.
Really nice heads-up play by Dixon. Just seeing that ball coming over the net. And Casanova, again, moving that ball around, this time down the line.
Remember, play to 25, have to win by 2. In system this time, Schwarzenbach on the slide. Overhand dig by Poulter. Put back over by Dixon. Tori Dixon doing some yeoman's work at the net. And there's Hoffman with a kill.
That's the thing about Dixon. She has so much experience. She just sees the game. She waits for it. She doesn't panic when there's bang-bang plays at the net. She sees them coming, calms them down, and makes a play.
Member of the U.S. national team over the last decade, Tori Dixon. Played at Minnesota. Anna Hawk off the soft block. Anna Hawk with a kill. I talked with Anna a couple days ago. You know what she told me? What she likes to do in Madison?
Tell me.
Puppy yoga.
Oh.
Have you heard of puppy yoga?
I've heard of goat yoga. We can talk about that another time.
She goes and does yoga, and they have puppies there.
Yeah. That's a thing.
I guess it's really therapeutic.
That's awesome. When you want to do yoga around puppies?
Sure.
Why not? I love it.
Puppy yoga in Madison. What a great idea. Who came up with that?
I don't know.
Got to be way better than hot yoga.
Right. Oh.
No desire for that.
No.
And Hoffman took a little off it. So Claire Hoffman coming up big here in the latter stages of this first set.
It's a couple of tips that have fallen by on the Madison side. That was something they talked about in their last match. Let's not let any of those easy plays fall.
Medveg's pass, pretty good one after that serve. And from the right side, Thomas Ailara. It's where she played all last year.
It's where she's comfortable. She likes being over there on the right side. It's what she's done and what she's used to. So I'd get her going as much as I could out of the back row.
Did really good work last year, filling in for Annie Drew Schumacher when she was out with an injury. Back set, Dixon on the slide. Dug by Carlini, bump set Medved. The set too tight to the net, covered up by LeGros. Gong with the swing and Gong with a kill. And we're back even at 18. Madison is not going away.
How about that bump set by Carlini? She's down on her knees and just lays it up there perfectly for Gong.
Passing the money from Alexa Gray out of the back row. Sent back in her face by Nika LeGros.
LeGros, excellent vision just watching for her. You can see that set was stretched Gray a little bit too far, and she couldn't get a swing on it.
Holding 5 fingers behind her back. Is that for blocking coverage?
Yeah, it's talking about where she's going to go. Maybe that's a read play or I'm releasing to the outside. It's a blocking call.
Cross body by Hoffman. Off speed by Hawk. Lunging play by Kojima. Back row attack by Alexa Gray. Covers it up herself. Bumps at Kojima. Hoffman again. Off the hands. Got dug by Hawk. Carlini outside to Hawk. Covered up by Poulter. Set by Kojima. Swing by Hoffman. Rejected by LeGros. Look at Madison into the red zone. Anaika LeGros.
You know, I was just going to say, keep that ball away from the middle of the court because LeGros is everywhere right now.
Timeout, Salt Lake. Anaika LeGros starting in hopes that she'll get her serve going, according to Matt Furbringer. Kennesaw, Georgia native, played at Coastal Carolina. LeGros started playing volleyball older than most players. Prior to that, she had been a ballerina.
Look at that.
So you know she's got to be pretty good on one foot on that slide, right?
Light on her feet.
Yeah.
Swirling around, jumping around. But I tell you what her strength is, her length and her vision. Really good at seeing everything that's coming in the middle of the court. Right now she's blocking the pipe attack. She's blocking any of the cross-court swings. So if I'm Salt Lake, I'm going out to the pins, trying to hit down the line and trying to get away from LeGros.
Holding up 4 fingers for blocking coverage now. That signal coming from somebody, maybe Matt Furbringer over on the bench. And Lauren Carlini will serve. Can Madison keep the heat on in this first set? Short serve. Casanova out of the back row. Medved couldn't dig it. And side out Salt Lake after a 4-0 run.
Beautiful play, and she was able to get her without LeGros making that move to the right side. It stretches her a little bit.
Carlini going to LeGros, going cross body and went wide. Hoping for a touch, didn't get it.
That was a nice high, fast set. She hit the side of the ball and just missed it out of bounds.
Madison takes a timeout. So they won on the 4-0 run. Salt Lake scores consecutive points to even it up at 20. What's Matt Furbringer talking to his team about right now?
Well, they just have to settle down. I mean, there's nothing crazy going on. I think it's a good opportunity to have them just talk amongst themselves, sort some things out, and look at what the offense is doing. Are we being smart with how we're distributing the ball? That's the biggest thing right now. They have to serve receive and be smart with where they're going with the ball right now.
Rich Burke, along with former U.S. national teamer Salima Rockwell, played at Penn State, coached at Penn State under her head coach Russ Rose, and then longtime coach in her own right, now head coach at Notre Dame. I don't know how you do everything, but it's great to be working with you.
It's been great. It's so fun to be able to do this, and I feel so fortunate to be able to call these professional matches.
Tied at 20 here in this first set. Again, Salt Lake's only loss came in this building to Madison 3.5 weeks ago. And that was in 3 sets. Salt Lake this year is 15-7 in sets. 3 of those 7 came here to Madison. There's LeGros, dug by Kojima. Set by Casanova on the dime. Gray back on her face by LeGros. Hoffman was there. Gray again. This time gets it done. If at first you don't succeed,
try again. And that's a perfect ball. Keeps the middle blocker guessing. And that's probably one of LeGros' weaknesses is getting from pin to pin quickly from side to side. So if they can run a fast offense around her, that's going to help.
Gone with the off speed. Kojima, no problem for her. And there's Hoffman out of the back row. Diving dig by Medved. From her knees, from her backside, Carlini to Hawk. And it goes wide. Carlini with another great bump set from the ground.
incredible play and looking for that sharp angle. Just missed it. That's where they have to limit those unforced errors at this point in the match, in the set.
Got to have it right now. And look out, because Gong was down. She gets back up. Madison needs this point. LeGros takes care of business, and we hope Gong Xiaoyu is okay.
She was down for a little while. I want us to maybe get a challenge. Was she in the net? There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, and remember, she has been bothered by a sore back that has not caused her to miss any action. She's played in every set. But she's listed on the injury report for every match.
See, she fell down. She was down there for a while. We'll take a look at this. They just collide. Oh, she did come into the net. She just kind of sat there. Huh.
Point is Madison's either way, 22-21. Alexa Gray. And Chaussee couldn't dig it. And 23-21 Salt Lake.
Nice swing into the angle. We'll see who can take the reins here and push forward to finish this set. I mean, this is a big moment here for Madison. They've got to pass this ball well so they can get the ball to the middle of the right.
Libero Mary Lake, a defensive specialist. And she came in to serve. Chaussee pushed it against the hands. Casanova there. Poulter going to Alexa Gray, who finds a way to get it done. And Salt Lake, after seeing Madison go on a 4-0 run to take a 20-18 lead. Well, now they have set point. 6-1 run of their own. Chaussee's pass is a good one. Got to happen. LeGros keeps it alive. Set point number 2 coming for Love Salt Lake.
And up until this point, Chaussee is passing about a 60% perfect pass, so that was kind of right in her lap. Perfect opportunity to set the middle.
And best active player on the team, 60.7 good pass percentage. There's Chaussee. Anika LeGros serve. Out of system. Gray gets it done anyway. How about Alexa Gray just finding a way?
That's what makes her so good. She just takes a little step close, but still can take a rip at it to get the point and the set.
Is that Madison's best shot? Did they give Salt Lake their best shot? Or can they rebound? Salt Lake wins the first set, 25-22.
We want to take a moment to recognize some of the amazing athletes in our community here for tonight's match. Join us in welcoming members of the Madison Roller Derby. For over 20 years, their dynamic skaters and dedicated volunteers have been electric.
Moves on a run after being down. 20-18. A 7-2 run to finish. Serena Gray getting the touch at the net. Serena been relatively quiet.
She has been. Only a couple of swings. Nice high swing out off the block. Poulter forced that one in.
Rebecca Alec in the match. 2-0 Salt Lake. Serena Gray, by the way, she got blocked in that first set. That was the first attack error, throwing blocks in with attack errors that she's had all year.
Yep.
She has 32 kills, 1 attack error.
That's crazy. Just doesn't happen.
Well off the net, Thomas Ilara. There's Gray, blocked by Alec. Rebecca Alec.
That was a nice read by Alec. Coming in, making her presence known. Seeing Gray going back towards the 5. That's a nice drop with that left hand.
Got blocked a couple of times now. Casanova, get the touch of the net, she did. 4-1 Salt Lake.
Casanova's just been steady throughout the season, and again, of course, this evening.
You know, Pat Benatar sang, "Hit me with your best shot." Was that Madison's best shot in that first set?
It may have been, but we'll see. You know, they've gone a few 5-setters, and we'll see if they've got more in them.
Carlini knows a thing or two, doesn't she?
Oh, yes, she does. Likely took a quick look again, saw no block there, disguised it, threw it down.
Carlini's going to be 31 on Sunday. And she said that not playing for the U.S. national team last summer rejuvenated her. She was thinking that this year's pro season would be her last lap, and now she's not so sure. Hoffman crossbody, dug by Gong. Anna Hawk off speed. Hoffman was there. Poulter going to Casanova, who goes off speed.
Super smart play by Casanova again. I mean, we'll keep talking about all of her different shots. She had the hard angle, high off the hands, one line, and now a tip over the top.
Serena Gray's serve, really strong at the service line. That serve itself was too strong.
Again, remember, she hasn't played in a few matches, and I'm sure she's getting herself back in this at the net and from the service line.
5-3, Salt Lake leads it. Gray's pass is a good one. Dixon, dug by Carlini. Gong, off the block. Medved there. Carlini, paint rush for LeGros. Got dug by Alexa Gray. Swing. There comes Hawk again. Dug by Gray yet again. Poulter going to Hoffman, who is off speed. Back at you from LeGros.
She's one of the few players that can wait, see, and just hang when there's a tip ball coming. She waits, hangs, and just throws it back down.
Her second block? I mean, that's what ballerinas do, right?
They do.
They just kind of hang.
They hang. Watch this. She sees it, waits, throws it back down.
Kind of defy gravity.
Yep.
Casanova. Good work by Hoffman. Poulter. Jump set. Casanova. Jump spike and kill.
Casanova, I'm actually surprised she got that one around LeGros, inside that block. And I think Carlini was surprised as well because she takes that area of the court away really well.
Thomas Aguilar's pass is a good one. Back set Gong. One hand dig by Gray, but Hawk takes care of business on the overdig. Anna Hawk, member of the Swedish national team, along with her sister Isabel. The two are very close. They text or talk every day to discuss volleyball and other things. Isabel, her sister, playing in Italy, one of the great outsides in the world. Gone! Little wrist away to get Madison back even at 6.
That was nice. It was enough tipping for a little while there. It was a tip fest for a minute, and Gong just step close and unloads right in that seam.
No tipping culture on that one. Wrist away for Tori Dixon, goes wide. Try to go down the line. 7-6 Madison.
And some uncharacteristic errors. Dixon's been super steady coming into the match, hitting .431, has had a couple of errors. So they just need to limit their errors right now on the Salt Lake side.
Free ball coming for Poulter. Good work by Madison to keep it alive. Hoffman, but not that time. I like how she went right back to Dixon on that slide after the attack error.
I do too. She has confidence in her. She knew that she was frustrated after making a mistake. It's up to a setter to kind of have that feel. Is someone disappointed in themselves, or are they just mad and they want it again? There's a big difference of like not feeling confident and just, you can tell, I'm giving it to her again. That's silly.
So would you have attackers come to you as a setter and say, hey,
set me again?
Yep,
absolutely.
Right now.
Absolutely. Or I'll tell them, I'm setting you the next ball.
Off the block and out of bounds. LeGros with a kill. 8-7 Madison.
And it's a good touch by Dixon, but it's a tough matchup. I mean, the difference between how high LeGros is on top of the net over the top of Dixon. You want to get her as many swings as you can in those matchups.
LeGros, ninth-year pro, best spiker in her league in France 2 years running. Kojima and Dixon keep that one alive. Right out of the pinball machine. Alec makes sure they can't keep it alive on that one.
Alec, so good, fast arm. Remember talking to Lauren Carlini about Alec. We heard Alec talk about Carlini, but she said she's so fun to play with. She's competitive. She wants to win every single drill. And I just love playing with her.
And there she is. Read the dump effort by Poulter really well. Rebecca Alec, that's a veteran's move right there.
That's an excellent play because it's not easy to see. Poulter has the ability to score. She's high above the net, but Alec read her well.
Poulter, a 6'2" tall setter. LeGros, service air, side out Salt Lake, down by 2.
And that's a risk you take with that serve. She serves some tough ones. It's a high, tough, weird hybrid serve that can generate a few points.
You take the service airs with them.
Absolutely.
There's an ace for Tori Dixon. That's her 5th ace this year against just 4 service airs.
And there's that deep serve again off of Medved's shoulder, trying to catch her high.
Dixon helped Team USA to gold in the Worlds in 2014, the Volleyball Nations League 2018-2019. First couple of years it was played. Gong, who has some experience in that league, gets the kill. 6 kills, 12 attempts. Does not have an attack error, so hitting an even 500. Pass by Hoffman, a good one. Combo play, and it's Gray. Couldn't consolidate the block that time, and Gray one-on-one with Carlini.
And Hoffman coming into the match, I mean, she's at 74% passing, in system passing, so you might want to keep that ball off of her.
Yeah, that's number 1 in the league, with Kojima being number 2. Gray, off the soft block, Medved, dig on the dime, back row attack, Anna Hawk flying like an eagle. Kojima with a dig, kept alive by Poulter. Medved with a dig. Carlini going to Timmy Thomas Ailara.
Again, I don't know if you can.
Her mom, Joy McKenzie Furbringer. And there's Alexa Gray making it 12-11. It was 32 plus years ago in the NCAA championship match, Penn State, Long Beach State. One setter for Long Beach State was Joy McKenzie, the future Joy Furbringer. The other setter for Penn State, my broadcast partner, then Salima Davidson, now Salima Rockwell.
That's right. Played against Joy's mom. I will never forget that. It was in Madison, actually. It was in Wisconsin.
Wow. Okay, now that I didn't know. It was, wow, just across town.
Sure was.
At the field house.
A huge volleyball family. All the Furbringers playing volleyball.
Of course, son Mateo just signed to play at UCLA. One of the better teenage volleyball players in the world. 4 service errors for Salt Lake, 3 for Madison, 13-12 Madison. Targeting Gray again. There's Casanova. Off the block and out of bounds. Side out Salt Lake, even at 13. Haiti Casanova, one-time member of the Cuban national team. Haiti's got a dachshund named Kimchi. I don't know if she does yoga with her.
She might.
Says Kimchi loves the snow. Kimchi's about a year old now. Maddie Haynes comes in as a serving specialist again. Going after the libero Medved, off the soft block by Dixon, dug by Gray, swing for Hoffman. Carlini going to Hawk. Anna Hawk comes up with a kill.
That's tough. It was a high, beautiful touch. You'll see Hoffman's starting to make her way in transition. And I think Poulter thought she was going to play this ball. It's a beautiful set. We'll take a look at this. Hoffman turns to run. Poulter thinks she's going to play it. And the ball falls.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Salt Lake won't be happy that they could keep that ball alive. That's 4 kills for Anna Hawk. 4 for Thomasai Lara, 4 for LeGros, 6 for Gong.
See if Carlini can get the ball back here on Gray and cause some disruption in the passing.
It was Hoffman, who's an excellent passer. Casanova, Thomasai Lara trying to keep it alive, but Hawk couldn't quite get there.
It's great hustle, good defensive effort on the side of Madison. Medved keeping that ball up. Wanted to shape that ball back into the court. Here's that swing off the block.
Yeah.
Man, excellent hustle.
Good effort by Medved and Thomasai Lara. And again, watch Haiti Casanova serve. Big. Right on. Oh, too big that time.
Sometimes it just gets away from you. Again, some of the risks you take with a jump server.
Certainly a risk-reward proposition. Casanova came in 6 service aces, 13 service errors this year. Dixon on the slide, off the soft block, dug by Carlini, bumps at Medved. Here comes Gong, off speed, lunging play by Kojima. Hoffman, big swing, get the high hands, did not. And it's 16-14 Madison.
Right now, again, out of system. All the bump sets on the Madison side are going to Gong, going to the right side of the court. And I love that right now for Madison. They're at least disrupting things on the other side of the court.
Gray's pass, a good one that time. Dixon gets rejected. LeGros and Gong. Was that Gong?
I think it was all Gong, and I like them turning it back down the line. We want to avoid LeGros here, right? She tries to hit down the line.
Yeah.
There's Gong.
Service error, 17-15. Snaps a run by Love Madison. And Ronnie Jones-Perry will go back and serve. Jones-Perry, the West Jordan, Utah native, grew up just a few miles from where they play their home matches, Bruin Arena. Missed away by Gong, and even Kojima couldn't dig it. Side out Madison.
More action and more offense flowing through that right side of the court. See the line available, and Gong sees it so well. She didn't have a lot, but she took that sliver.
Service error for LeGros. Clearly going for it, knowing they need to serve Salt Lake tough. Now Dixon serve. There's a block, Serena Gray and Alexa Gray, but it goes out of bounds.
And so crafty, and Gong able to use her hand and turn that ball off the wrist to get it to go out of bounds.
Great technical player, Gong Xiaoyu from China. Coming off a recent club championship in her home country. Serena Gray making her presence known. 1917, side out Salt Lake.
That was a nice run by Poulter. Off the net a little bit. She's still able to get it high enough for Gray to get on top.
3 kills, 2 attack errors for Serena Gray. Out of system, they go to Thomasai Lara, who goes with the wrist away. Hard angle attack. Side out Madison.
It's been her money swing right now. Just keep chucking it high for her. Let her go hard into the angle. She's hitting inside the block. See, Gray's there, but she's not able to drop her hand far enough into that angle.
Second consecutive set that Madison has gotten to the red zone first. Let's see if this time they can maintain control. Gray and Thomasai Lara unable to dig it. Alexa Gray with 11 kills.
She does it quietly. You're just like, yep, there's another one, there's another one. All of a sudden, she's in double digits.
Full-time resident of Salt Lake City. Bought a house there, currently decorating it. Had a nice chat with her a couple of days ago. On a hawk, and another wrist away. Took a little off it. Hard angle attack, side out Madison.
Well, Salt Lake's going to have to make some adjustments there on that sharp angle swing. And watch a left front defender coming under for the tip, and that leaves too much room for Kojima behind and around the block.
Rebecca Alec strong at the service line, although she didn't serve much well at Nebraska. Jones-Perry got dug by Thomasai Lara. Here comes Hawk with the off speed. Gray got a hand on it. Serena Gray. Gone out of the back row. 22-18 Madison.
They are heating up, and Gong is going off right now.
Gong Xiangyu without an attack error. 9 kills, hitting .560. Timeout taken by Salt Lake. 22-18 Madison. All right, if you're Tama Miyashiro, what are you telling Salt Lake right now?
We'll talk briefly about the defensive adjustments. I think they're going to need to make the left front defender and Kojima a little bit deeper so they can dig that hard angle, right? So and Kojima can dig that deep area of the court. So they might make a little adjustment there. And also when Gong is hitting, they have to just be stopped and deep. I would be a little bit deeper down the line so you can play into those seams a little bit more.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see if they make those adjustments. Love Madison coming in with a record of 2-4. They've dropped 4 straight. Salt Lake at 5-1. They have won 4 straight. Service error, 22-19. And they're going to send Serena Gray to the service line. Serena Gray, opponents in system only 25% of the time when she serves. Number 1 in the league, although she hadn't played much, and they're out of system here. Hawk, dug by Jones Perry. Carlini goes to LeGros, blocked by Dixon. Salt Lake back within 2.
Like where that left front defender was.
Yes.
Deep into that angle. I mean, I'm not saying, but it was a nice move. Instead of coming up and under for the tip, they made that move. And Dixon, this is a nice move. Just nice and calm. Gets LeGros.
Better pass that time. It's LeGros. And Alexa Gray couldn't dig it. Anaika LeGros gets a big side out for Madison. They lead 23-20.
High and deep into the court, and they had a couple of opportunities again in their last match. Just a much better rhythm and connection with Carlini and LeGros this match.
Casanova blocked. Anna Hawk. Anaika LeGros. Set point for Madison.
The ball was tight. Hawk went up and just grabbed it.
Carlini serves it again. Back row attack by Gray. Poulter surveys her options, goes to Dixon. Dory Dixon with a kill. Second set point coming up for Madison.
He's going to have to play some tough defense right now. See if they can get it going from the service line.
Eddie Casanova will serve. See how risky she is with this one. Took a little bit off it for her. Gong goes with the off speed. They were playing deep like you said. Pancake by Poulter. Jones Perry over the top. A chance to win it for Carlini and LeGros. Paintbrush overdid by Casanova. Gong tools the block. Love Madison saying, Bert, what you talking about? That was not our best shot, and hey, we ain't going away. They're tied at 1.
Excellent play.
That's what Alexa said about Jordan. She knew right where I was going to be, even before I knew. Thomas Ayala going crossbody down the line.
Again, that high set. Chucking it up there for her. And you asked earlier about Gong playing on the left, right? And she could pass into all
being
things.
right-handed, yeah.
But she also doesn't have the physicality. When you're out of system and you need to set that high ball a lot on the left side, that's where you're getting with Temi Thomas. I love her.
That goes long. So you're saying you need a physical player over there, somebody with some velocity?
You do.
Okay.
Yeah, you absolutely do. You You need a big point scorer on the left.
Makes a ton of sense. Service error for Alexa Gray. 2-1 Madison. Now Thomas Ilara will serve. High toss. Serena Gray gets it done.
And Poulter getting up nice and high and just kind of changing, flicking that direction right into Gray.
Missed the last 3 matches. Left knee injury. See the tape on it. Alexa Gray over dig. Anna Hawk there. Hawk with a swing. Dug by Serena Gray. Poulter. Cross-body attack for Jones Perry. Down the line and wide. In fact, that was Jones Perry. That was Claire Hoffman.
Hoffman just needs to manage her game a little bit better coming in, hitting about 184. She's out there. She can ball control. She passes so well. She just needs to manage some of those unforced errors.
Just 2.1 kills per set. Service error there. Back even at 3. Closer look at the serve of Casanova. Good pass by Medved. From the right pin, Thomas Ilara, dug by Casanova. Here comes Hoffman. Off the block and out of bounds.
That's
more what you're looking for?
That's more what I'm looking for. High and flat into the block to get it to skip out of bounds. Very smart play.
Hoffman, 4th-year pro out of Pleasant Hill, Oregon, University of Washington. A lot of velo on that serve from Casanova. Medved good work to keep it alive after Hawk couldn't handle it. Back row attack by Gray. Alexa Gray.
That's that connection we were talking about. She just comes, starts her approach. Poulter can feel it. Perfectly aligned. And gets the kill.
Match high 12 kills for Alexa Gray. Gongxiang Yu has 10 for Madison. 5-3 Salt Lake. Can they get Casanova off the service line? Combo play. Hawk. Many options for Poulter on this free ball. She goes outside to Hoffman. Got dug by Gong. I think they wanted more out of that. Hawk goes off speed. Lunging play by Hoffman. Back row attack by Alexa Gray again. Coming out of the pipe, Alexa Gray.
So Hoffman made that play underneath, so she's completely out of the play. Gray just starts her approach. They don't even have to say anything. Bump set. Here you go. I know you're available. I'm going to set you.
Alexa told me that it's probably going to take him a couple of months to really get close to that connection they had with Busto half a decade ago.
I can't imagine what that's going to look like. Like you said, I can't imagine because it's already so good.
Hawk tools the block.
It's something that you said she needs to do. Hawk has to move her shots around.
Yep.
She's been pretty much hitting hard into the angle all season, and now she's trying to expand her game so she can score more effectively.
Dixon on the slide. Blocked. Anna Hawk. And after a fantastic pass by Alexa Gray, able to consolidate the block on the slide. 4 hands in front. Another block for Madison. They came in second in the league in blocks per set, 2.56.
Doing a very nice job at the net, surrounding the ball. All the blockers lining up perfectly, pressing back into the court. Talked about that at the beginning. They are one of the better blocking teams in the league right now.
2 blocks for Gong. Jordan Poulter takes care of business. Side out Salt Lake, 7-6. Hoffman serve. Medved good pass. Gong finding some open floor. That's that technical aspect of her game you're talking about.
Yeah, she can just find it, seize the opening spot on the floor, but I have to give credit to Medved on that tough serve and diming that ball. That was an excellent play by Medved, getting the ball to the net.
Gray had the pass, Gray with the tip, Gray with the kill. Alexa Gray.
Alexa Gray just barely touches it. So they're talking about that flight of the ball. So that connection you're talking about, that they want to continue to get better. That's the conversation they're having right now.
Okay. 2 attackers in the front row. The Grays, no relation. Thomas-Law, tools for block. Side out Madison, back even at 8.
And you can see the confidence in her by her approach speed, by her arm speed. Like, everything stays consistent. When she starts slowing down, I think that's when she loses it a little bit, but she has been so good.
Serena Gray gets a side out for Salt Lake. They're going back to Timmy Thomas-Law. It's all about confidence for her, isn't it?
It absolutely is, and especially when you move positions and you're the one counted on for all these kills on the outside, you have to stay confident. You have to go for it. See, there it is again. I mean, she's just got it. She's got a good runway. She's not taking wild swings. It's just a confident approach to how she's playing the game right now.
Fun player to watch, Timmy Thomas-Law. Matt Furbringer said he's had to learn how much Timmy can do. And during preseason practice, she was amazing. Off-speed Casanova. And Timmy does it again after a nice overhead bump set by Medvedev.
So good at seeing the block in front of her, understanding that she's got to go high, taking a little bit off of it to catch the hands of Gray.
Got 8 kills. Gong has 11. Hawk with 6. LeGros with 5. 10-9 Madison. Bolter on a combo play. Wrist away for Alexa Gray. Some open floor. Smart play.
Well, and that's where the passing of Salt Lake comes into play. When they're passing well, it's hard. You have to respect and honor Serena Gray on a perfect pass. You're going to be one-on-one on the outside.
Number 1 passing team in the league. Thomas-Law having a big third set.
Keep feeding her. Keep it going. Set her out of the back row. Just keep it rolling.
Got 5 kills and 6 wings in this set alone. And she will serve. What a pass by Kojimov. A great serve and results in the kill for Casanova. They get Thomas-Law off the service line.
And she had a good approach on that serve, and you could tell she was in a rhythm to get a few. But Casanova, again, finding ways to score. Hitting very well right now.
Back at 11-11. Media timeout after this next point. Carlini going to Hawk. Dug by Alexa Gray. Poulter. Hoffman with a kill. Italian League 3 years ago. Best league in the world. Helped Caneliano to the title. Service error. Back even at 12. Great final match. Vero Volley Milan. They were down 1 set to none. They were down 17-11 in the second set, and she came in and scored 7 points the remainder of that set, including the one that won at 26-24, and Caneliano went on to win the title. She was the MVP.
Incredible.
LeGros, back in her face from Tori Dixon. 13-12, side out Salt Lake.
That was tough. You could see the frustration in Carlini because she kind of set that ball a little bit low and right into Dixon's hands. So right after she set the ball, she clapped her hands and was frustrated.
That's something that you as a setter would see that others wouldn't.
Yeah. You know when you, it's like, no, as soon as you let it go, you know. Come back into my hands.
Like, Nika, that's not on you, that's on me,
exactly.
Right? After the service error, even at 13. Poulter going to Hoffman. Gong gets it done. Gong Xiang-Yu.
I like how they're playing in transition. I've talked about that a few times because right now, coming into this match, Salt Lake has been number 1 in transition efficiency, but Madison playing very well and finishing those plays.
Dixon kept alive by Thomas-Law and Medved. Back row attack by Gray. Gets it done again, Alexa Gray. She has 16 kills.
Very efficient out of the back row. Like to split up those numbers, but she is hitting very well on that pipe attack.
16 kills, 8 digs, hitting .530 as an outside.
Yeah.
Really?
It's insane.
Oh. Poulter won't be happy about that one.
No, sorry, I'm not laughing at you. She tried to just poke it deep and poked it too deep.
I'm sure you've been there.
I've been there, yes.
On a Hawk serve. Pass on the money from Kojima. Risked away by Gray. Got dug by Hawk. LeGros. Dug by Kojima. Off speed from Gray. So many ways to get it done. What a great veteran presence.
Oh, super smart, recognized she didn't even have a full approach, and she saw that the defense was super deep down the line. Tipped that ball right over the top.
One of Alexa Gray's great motivating factors is her sister Jordan, 13 months older. They're very close. She says they're like Irish twins. And she was an Olympian for Team USA, Rugby Sevens in Tokyo. And Alexa wants to make it with Team Canada. They haven't been to the Olympic Games since 1996. And she says that's a big driving factor. Alexa wants to be an Olympian like her sister.
That's amazing. That was amazing. What was also amazing was that bump set by Carlini and the high out of system swing by Ayala.
16-15 Madison. LeGros puts a lot of pressure on opponents with her serve. Out of system there. Carlini. It's Thomas Ayala. And Thomas Ayala uses the block. It all goes back to a strong serve by Nika LeGros.
Without question, the strong serve gets you off the net. It causes the ball to come back easier. And now Ayala is moving it around. They're going to have to adjust defensively, maybe shift middle back down the line a little bit.
Casanova well off the net again. LeGros. Casanova gets a kill anyway. Look at Carlini. 30 feet on the other side of the net.
She's getting after it. Talk about that intensity that Alec was describing when she was talking about playing with Lauren Carlini. Like Casanova again down the line, too much heat.
Hawks pass off the net. Goes to Alec anyway. Dug by Hoffman. Hoffman couldn't dig that one. 18-16 Madison.
I love that set in there to Alec. She was up and ready. Ball was probably at the 3-meter line. Carlini forced it in. Caused all kinds of issues for Salt Lake.
Again, we have Lauren Carlini of Madison, Jordan Poulter of Salt Lake, 2 Olympic setters, 2 people competing for playing time over the last 2 quadrennials with the U.S. Women's National Team, friends and yes, rivals as well. No go that time from Thomas Ayala, side out Salt Lake. Alexa Gray will serve. Talked with both Alexa and Brie O'Reilly of Austin, what it would mean for bottom dropped out of that. How about the ace for Gray? Alexa coming up with her 9th ace this year against 6 service errors.
That's a good ratio and a nice serve there deep into the seam. Looked like it was gonna head out of bounds and just dropped.
Had the option of going to Alec on the slides. That went to Thomas Ayala. Serena Gray. But Salt Lake back up on top.
That was a big touch by Casanova, I will say, because it looked like Carlini was leaning back, trying to get the block to hold, and she did to set outside. And this is what did it. A controlled touch. A nice transition play by Salt Lake.
Serena Gray on the block. 20-18. Salt Lake for the first time gets to the red zone. 20 points first.
Block is heating up a little bit. They're getting the block over the net, and they're touching the ball off the block as well.
Timeout taken by Madison and Matt Ferbringer. Eddie Casanova, Cuban opposite for Love Salt Lake, one of a pair of good opposites that they have. She's gotten the bulk of the playing time this year. favor of Skylar Fields. And a little ice on her neck. She's worked hard in this one.
We are so honored to welcome the Commissioner of LOVB. Thanks for joining us here at tonight's match.
Casanova has been so good and talented from the attack line, and she has been scoring just at will, hitting 500 right now in this match.
Skylar Fields had a great match against Boston 7 days ago. 10 kills, turned it around in a reverse sweep, but then hasn't played since because Casanova's so good. Schwarzenbach on the slide. Overdig by Kojima. Somehow she was able to keep that ball alive. Second slide effort. That time off the soft block. Dug by Gray. Casanova off the soft block. Options for Carlini. She goes to Timmy. Thomas Ayla. Hard angle attack goes wide. Big point for Salt Lake.
Very big point. They have made a move and a push here, and that's off a couple of errors on the Madison side, but really very solid defense in a transition game on the side of Salt Lake.
Those errors have anything to do with Salt Lake's positioning, maybe some adjustments?
Positioning is good. They're forcing them to hit a little bit more out of bounds, and they're touching the ball well on the block.
Thomas Aylar off speed that time. One hand dig by Poulter. Bumps at Kojima. Swing by Hoffman. Dug by Thomas Aylar. Carlini. They got to have it. Pushing it against the hands. Timmy. Creative play.
Like that. You saw middle back was deep because when there's four hands in front of you as a middle back defender, you know that ball can go skipping high off the hands out of bounds. They were deep, and it was a smart shot.
See what kind of pressure Thomas Aylar can put on here. Good pass by Alexa Gray. Serena Gray. Oh, paintbrush there. Big point for Salt Lake, side out, 22-19.
Serena Gray just using her reach right now. She's had a couple of those where it's a little bit too high for her to really get a good pop on it, but she's just throwing it down right in the empty spot of the court.
Mary Lake comes in, and she will serve. Played at BYU 2016 to 2019. Be going back home. They'll play a match in Provo on Saturday. Casanova continues her stellar play in this match, 23-19. Yeah, Salt Lake on Saturday will play in Provo at BYU Smith Fieldhouse.
That'll be fun.
There'll be a return for Jones Perry, Alexa Gray, and Mary Lake. Blocked.
Hoffman doing a nice job either slowing down the slide or getting a full block on it. Schwarzenbach has been very good on the slide this season, and they have really taken her out of that.
Set point. What a run for Salt Lake. Schwarzenbach, Lake, Poulter keep it alive, and Lake again. Schwarzenbach again, that time pushing it against the block. Horses are already out of the barn in this set,
yeah, right.
You would think. But that shows a crafty play by a young player, Kelly Schwarzenbach.
It does, and I like that Carlini went to her 3 times. She set her, and then set her again, and then, hey, in transition, let's go. I'm going to show confidence in you as a young player. I know you can score.
And now she'll serve, one of a number of strong serving middle blockers in this match. Casanova ends it. Salt Lake up 2-1. Haiti Casanova. Both her parents run Love affiliate clubs in Southern California. Mom Joy runs Team Mizuno. Dad also runs a club at Rockstar. Poulter skittering one over the tape. 2-0 Salt Lake. Alec on the slide, blocked by Gray. Either Gray, Serena, or Alexa. Oh, and it stayed, pardon me, it's a point for Alec. The ball going out of bounds.
I think it did. She hit it off the edge of the block.
And it's 2-1 Salt Lake. And Thomas Aylar serves it away. Gray with a good pass. Gray with a swing and a kill. Alexa Gray. 18 kills now.
Wow, and they drew both blockers in. Poulter set that ball so high and perfectly that Gray had nobody up.
Has a service ace to go along with her 18 kills. That's her 4th service error this match. You can see her put her face on her hands, not happy with that. So on the year, Alexa has 9 service aces and 10 service errors. Serena Gray, covered up by Kojima. Hoffman tools the block. Interesting with Hoffman being such a good passer, better passer than Ronnie Jones-Perry, Alexa Gray. And Matt Verberger told us earlier this week that Gold would be able to serve either Alexa Gray or Ronnie Jones-Perry off the court. Well, Jones-Perry hadn't played. Is that because Hoffman is such a good passer?
It's because she's such a good passer, absolutely. I mean, you just don't want to, when at some point Jones-Perry might come in because they need the offense. Right? So I think if they have the opportunity to do it, that's what you're looking to do.
She did play briefly in the second set, Ronnie Jones-Perry. Well, Carlini will serve. Great pass by Hoffman. Dixon covered things up. And a hawk. Crossbody down the line. Goes wide. 5-3 Salt Lake.
Hawk definitely trying to mix it up. Had the opportunity to hit down the line, but she had a little bit of split in the block too. Here's that coverage play that keeps the ball alive. But right here, Dixon's not quite up. She could have hit fast in that scene.
Carlini surveyed her options, went to Gong Xiaoyu, who's having a good match. 13 kills for her.
You watch her arm when she attacks the ball. She has intent with every single swing, how she turns her wrists, how she cuts her arm across her body to get that ball to go off the block.
So very skilled. Casanova, Legros blocking out of bounds.
Legros was just a little bit late on that, and that's why that ball went flying off the hands. And they've used Casanova a ton out of the back row as well.
If she's taken 25 swings, I'm taking 8 or more of them out of that back row. She has 14 kills. Gray got dug by Hawk. Gong off the soft block. Here comes Casanova off the block and out of bounds. Another one. Using the block again.
She's just gotten so good at that, hitting high at the top of the block, and that's kind of right at the fingertips where it's a little bit the weakest if they're not completely pressed over. Very smart swing.
How difficult is that to learn?
It's hard. It's hard. You have to train it all the time. See it, train hands, hit high. You're going to miss out a lot. That's what you work on.
Gray's second effort, hard ankle attack goes wide, and Salt Lake can't take advantage of an overpass. Side out Madison, 7-5 Salt Lake. Head coach Tama Miyashiro, 2-time National Defensive Player of the Year at Washington a couple of decades ago. Olympic silver medalist with Team USA as a player in London. Dixon on the slide. A lot of velo on that one. Tama likes it.
Smart play by Dixon, getting that ball tight. No block in front of her, and she was able to hit that ball right at Legros.
Great personality, very chill, Tama Miyashiro. Alec off the block of Gray and Poulter. Tomasila off the block. And it stayed in.
Nice block. She tried to jam it down, and Gray was able to just get there in time to keep that ball in bounds.
Second block for Serena Gray. Tomasila, one-hand dig. Good work by Alexa Gray. Free ball, though. Carlini, Alec off speed, Poulter. Set by Hoffman, swing by Alexa Gray. And hard angle attack whisked away, goes wide.
She wanted that so bad. She saw it, It was available. It was there for her. Chopped it just a little bit too wide. Very smart cut. So cut it too sharp.
Bolter going to Alexa Gray. That time with the wrist away, she gets the job done. 10-6 Salt Lake.
Kojima flying in there, making things happen when just waiting. She's just kind of hovering around, waiting for the ball to be covered, blocked, whatever. It's just amazing how many plays she makes that you don't even notice at this point. She's just there. She's always there.
Service error, side out Madison, 10-7 Salt Lake.
Quite a few service errors this game, this match. Quite a few on both sides.
And there's another.
9, maybe that was 10 for Madison.
And Salt Lake has 10.
Yeah, it's quite a few.
Grace Sue has him out of system. Alexa Gray, dug by Medved. Dig on the dime. Carlini backs it. Gongxiang Yu blocked by Serena Gray.
Gray just flying to her.
And woe to the world when it gets there.
Yeah, exactly. 378 on the night.
Tomasailara gets the side out for Madison. It's just their 4th kill this set. Against 3 attack errors.
I do like now that they're using her out of the big attack and the D, moving her around because it gives them more offense, especially someone that's scoring at such a high rate right now.
Service error for Rebecca Alec. Alec again wasn't used much as a server at Nebraska. They didn't need her for that, but she's been really good here in her rookie season. Opponents in system just 32.7% of the time when she serves. Best on the team other than Marina Hayden, who hasn't played in this one. LeGros, that ball kept up by Mary Lake, incredible. LeGros, dug by Alexa Gray, bumps at Poulter, well off the net, Hoffman. Casanova sending it back over. Anna Hawk. Bumps at Lake. Casanova, big swing, big kill. 14-8 Salt Lake. They maintain command.
She's finishing so many plays for their team right now. Just when it counts, when it's on the line, Casanova finding the block, hitting high hands, knowing how high LeGros is up there on at the net.
Tomasailara, not much on that one. Comes Casanova. Get the hand, she did not. Salt Lake signaling there was a touch, but not with much conviction. Side out Madison, 14-9. But they're going to check. So we have a challenge.
Yeah, we'll see. They thought there may have been a touch, and she went for it last time, got that high hand swing. And we'll see if we can take a look on this replay camera. Oh,
Right.
pinky.
Yes.
Little motion there, the wiggle again.
So 15-8 Salt Lake.
Yeah, this is a big push here. Madison's going to have to control the ball, start playing with a little cleaner volleyball right now. It's a little bit off the net.
No, not this time. Bump set by Lake. Casanova again. Similar play. Dong tries to dig it, can't do it. 16-8 Salt Lake. They're running away with it here in the 4th.
She's hit that shot 3 times in a row. That high flat off the hands into the angle. Gong tried to stay deeper on that to play it off the block.
Teams have split 2 previous meetings this year, each team winning at home. Madison in a sweep here January 10th. Salt Lake in 5, January 24th. In Salt Lake City, Carlini went for the dump. Gray was there. Now Casanova. Dug by Gong. Upset Medved. Anna Hawk, they gotta have it. Kept alive by Casanova, who's having a really good volleyball match. Gong with the set. Hawk with the swing again. Second of the rally. Dug by Lake off the soft block. And Poulter. Gray on the back row attack. Flying out of the pipe. Oh, wow.
Wow, the zones are moving too, so that wasn't directing that.
So back over by Schwarzenbach. Diving play by Lake, who's having a good performance here in this fourth set. Schwarzenbach again. Hard angle attack goes wide. 6-0 run for Love Salt Lake. And things are getting away from Madison.
They are a couple of errors, unforced errors. That ball she normally can score and get on top of. You see her arm was a little low and she cut that ball. Couldn't quite get on top of it.
Schwarzenbach on the slide again. Argentina in the match serving for Madison.
Nice set by laid it back there nicely for Schwarzenbach.
Is that just to mix things up, to give Carlini a break? Anything Carlini was doing, what do you see?
Mix it up. I would say sometimes you just need a different vibe, a different something. You know, you can't change all the players. They have who they have out there to attack and hit the ball. And Ung's a good setter, very good setter.
Casanova found a hand by the net.
That was such a smart play.
How in the world?
Coming underneath the ball, saw the block pressing over, and she just flicked it off the hands. I think she got it. She sure did.
There's 4 years at Washington State under Jen Greeny, then a year at ASU. Starting setter, final 2 years at Washington State. Helped the Cougs to 4 NCAA tournaments for 4 years there. Third-team All-American at ASU, her 1 year there in 2024. And it's an ace, and Salt Lake dominating this fourth set.
Coming in off the bench, Maddie Buck.
Yeah. He's played briefly 2 of the last 3 matches. Last year was with Love Atlanta. Hawk tools the block, gets one back for Love Madison. Madison will be at home Saturday against Atlanta. 1 o'clock Central, ESPN Plus. Nicole Branna and I will have the call. What are they going to talk about between now and then?
Madison just staying consistent. I mean, they were playing at a very high level. Even in that first set, it was back and forth, and they won the second. And then it just kind of fell off. It slowly fell off as the match went on.
Thomas Aylara. Poulter goes outside to Hoffman, off the block and down. Block for Love Madison. Their 12th of the match.
See if they can get some momentum. I mean, this is a hard road to catch up on, but maybe they can make a little push here. Couple of points in a row, a couple of real points from the serving point scoring opportunities.
Out blocking Salt Lake, 12-7. Oh, how about the reverse for Jordan Poulter? Back overhead.
That was nice. That was fast. Ball's coming on her. She quickly just throws it down back behind Schwarzenbach.
Jordan Poulter with her first kill and her 6th this year. Dixon, speared by Dixon on the slide, this time gets it done. 22-11 Salt Lake.
Salt Lake is just playing very clean right now. The ball's not spraying all over the place. They're controlling their touches, and they have so many opportunities to score in transition again on that second ball that comes back over.
10-3 run for Love Salt Lake. Thomas Aylara. Go to the high hands and got it.
Really nice swing by Thomas Aylara, going high over the top. They're serving her. They were serving her in that rotation to get her out of the play. She was able to hit herself out of a little bit of trouble there.
16 kills, hitting 250. You'll take that from an outside based on how things had been going for them.
Absolutely. coming in, Ayala was hitting a 169. So it's nice to see her get up in that 250 range.
Alexa Gray hitting 390 in this one, 21 kills, came in at 316. Remarkable with the load that she carries. Thomas Ayala puts it down. 23-13.
Well, that's the bright spot about what's going on with Madison right now. Win or lose, they needed this type of performance.
An outside that could score.
Yeah, they absolutely needed this. That's what they were looking for. That's what they've been really, really working on. Excellent performance by her.
Serena Gray makes it match point for Salt Lake. So for Madison, good work out of their pins, Gong and Thomas Ayala, but just not enough against a really good Salt Lake team.
Yeah, not enough. Yeah, not enough. I mean, it was better. It's definitely better than it has been, so that's a good thing, but they still have some work to do.
Rebecca Alec on the slide. Delays the inevitable, 24-14 Salt Lake. Salt Lake about to improve to 6-1 and to win their 5th straight. Madison about to drop their 5th straight. Gray dug by Gong. Kojima read it well. Haiti Casanova dug by Thomas Ayala. Tees up Hawk. 3rd match point coming up for Salt Lake. Enjoy the workout of Argentina.
It's good to see her. She's got a great touch and a good feel for the ball. Like to see her out there on the court getting an opportunity to play.
Swing and a miss for Serena Gray. Rare missed timing for Poulter and one of her attackers.
Very rare. You don't see that often at all.
Still plenty of breathing room for Salt Lake, 24-16. Poulter going to Serena, who wins it. Salt Lake comes into Alliant Energy Center in